Everybody's least favorite game. We're about ready to play.
What is it?
It's called Reverse.
Crap!
Reverse. Oh, do we not have it ready?
No, we do.
If you don't have it ready, that's okay. We can move it.
No, I got it. You just need to explain.
Reverse 7 play.
What is reverse 7 play, Jake?
Just like 7 play, where every time we take 7 songs, we smash them together. Every time you get a song correct, we'll take one of those songs out. Then it becomes 6 play, 5 play, 4 play, till whoever answers that last song, and then you would win. But everybody hated the game after a while. So
once it got to 7.
Yeah, everyone, once it got to 7, people didn't like it. So we are doing reverse 7 play, where we start with one song. You answer it, tell us the name of the song. And then we add a song. You got to tell us the second song until we get to 7. FYI, January 2nd, when we return from break after Christmas and all that, we're going to have a brand new season of games.
All games.
All games. New games. Fun games. But until then, you're getting these ones that we just kind of edit on the fly. Try to make them a little bit better.
Odd up.
So we're going to play one song, and all you got to do is tell us the name of the song. Now, we don't care about artist.
No, not at all. If you give us the artist, awesome. You're a cool person, and everybody likes you.
Radio high five.
But if you don't give us the artist and just give us the answer, well, we still like you.
That's right. So remember, this is you're going to win a pair of tickets to the Greystone Ale House Holiday Extravaganza, November 29th. Greystone Ale House, De Pere, benefiting St. John's Homeless Shelter. Enjoy wine, hors d'oeuvres, and holiday shopping. You got to be 21 and up.
Be ready to...
Hi, what song did you hear? Hello?
Hey, what song did you hear?
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah,
you
know.
Gotta wait. You got to wait. Oh, hold on. Hi, what song did you hear?
You're a Natural?
Oh.
No, sorry.
Sorry, thank you, Lo.
Jay, was it on the board?
Let's see if You're a Natural's on the board. Thank you. All right, so we're going to play the first song.
Yeah, be ready to play with those chords because I doubt it got fixed.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
it
right.
didn't get fixed.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. How'd you know it didn't get fixed?
Because I know where we are.
There you go. What is this song? Hi, what song did you hear?
Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood.
3430! That is correct. 3430 is here to join us. All right, so now we're going to add a song to this, so it's going to be by play. You got to tell us what song we added, okay?
Bring it.
What? What'd he say?
Britney Spears, Toxic.
Well, let's see if Britney Spears' Toxic is on the board. That's Motley Crue. Let's see
Motley Crue.
if that's on the board. All right. We have 3 play now. Try play.
You guys got to bring it a little stronger than this, but.
Oh, you only got 2 right.
Through the third song, smashed together. Tell us what this is.
Wagon Wheel.
Let's see if Wagon Wheel is on the board. My God. Oh, it's about ready to get difficult now, though. Hey, 3430, 4-play. How are you in 4-play?
Yeah.
Can you give me a little challenge? 4-play, I'm awesome at. Ask me.
Oh, we'll see.
All right, here we go.
He ain't got it now.
I just lost it.
He ain't got it now.
Completely lost it.
Reverse 7 play is hard.
You don't have it.
You ain't got it.
Just admit it.
Why do you say that? Why do you got to be so negative?
You're a little liar about how good you are at 4-play.
Do you have it 3430?
No, I don't have it.
You're the worst at 4-play.
Hey, my friend.
You get right to the edge and then you stop.
All right, so here we go. Let's play that 4 song smashing. Now remember, we had Motley Crue, We had Wagon Wheel and we had Britney Spears' Toxic. What is the other song in this? Is that top text? Well, not the top now, but 2263 correct?
Yep.
Really? I could not hear it at all. Hi, who's this? Oh.
Bye!
Yeah. Hello, hi, who's this?
This is Brad Dassey.
This is Brad Dassey.
Hi.
Brendan Dassey's brother. I was trying to call you earlier, and I got to say that this game is like totally OCD for like DJs.
Wait, by the way, Brad Dassey,
You're Brendan Dassey's half brother, correct?
That's correct. We've talked to you at the other radio station.
Yes, that country station out of Milwaukee.
Yeah, KTI Country.
WKTI, yeah.
Hey, did you hear us talking prior about the whole making a murder thing just before this game?
I did. I was trying to call in, and you're like, "What do they call you?" And then I was like, "Brendan or Brad Dassey."
Oh,
and
we
then
didn't. Oh my God, we didn't hear you.
You hung up on me, and now
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, were you? By the way, did you get? Are you offended at all by what we were talking about? I mean, it's definitely in the news. It's. I mean, it's on Netflix. A lot of people are talking about it. Do you get offended when people talk about it?
Well, first of all, I want to apologize for intruding on your game. I was trying to call, and then you wouldn't do your job and answer the phone.
But we get a lot of calls. We got to go a lot of calls, Brad.
You almost sound like you're mad at us, but I feel like you're on our side.
No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. I'm actually one of the most chill people you'll ever meet. People always ask me, like, before they even ask me a question, they're like, "I'm so sorry if I offend you in any way, and you don't have to answer this question, but, you know, blah, 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 blah." And then there's, like, questions from all around the world. But it's incredibly insane because people think right away that I'm just going to be so pissed off about a question. And it's like, well, all I can do is give you the answer to the best of my ability, even if I know it or not. And I still can maintain my respect.
Brad, let me ask you this. Do you think Stephen Avery did it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
And you definitely don't think your half-brother, Brendan, did this?
Absolutely not. No.
Now, what about the
way
theory
Kratz just paraded? Kratz just paraded all over the television, painting a picture to everybody.
Now,
and then it's
Brad,
called an emotional reaction.
I got to ask you a question here because this has to be a little bit bittersweet for you. Kathleen Zellner came out with who she thinks did do it, and it's your other brother and your
Bobby.
Yeah,
and
that's correct.
His stepdad,
Bobby
Scott
and
Toddick.
Scott.
Do you believe any of that?
How do you feel about that?
Well, as far as my other half brother Bobby, I'm not too sure.
Because you saw
I
the
wasn't
computer.
really super close to him, but Scott Toddick, every time I talked to him and met him up in person, he's just a very arrogant guy. Honestly, he's never shown any respect. My uncle passed away, Pat, and I went to the funeral. They actually I made a song for Pat's girlfriend, fiance, and they played it at the funeral. But you think that Scott and Barb would come up and say, well, that was a beautiful song, or even say hi, or even look at me at the funeral. They didn't. Scott didn't even look at me or nothing.
Are you estranged from the family? Why are you not...
Who is Scott to him again?
I don't think anybody, because I don't think Brendan's mom is your mom.
No, Brendan's mom. See, this is the misconception everybody thinks is that Barb is my mom. She was my stepmom when my dad, Pete, was married to Barb back then, but they got a divorce in 1992. So it's been forever ago that they've been divorced. So she's nothing to me. I'm not related to Stephen. Stephen isn't my uncle.
Do you think it's more...
He was for a minute there. I mean, he was your step-uncle or whatever. Like, you were
just a
at
second.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Do you think that's more likely
yeah.
then? Do you think that's more likely a fit on the murder would be Bobby and Scott?
As far as Bobby goes, I can't say 100%, but Scott, the guy has never portrayed himself to be a respectful man at all. He's just a very arrogant, something I can't say on the radio right now. But honestly, Scott has never, from the day I met him, he was like a raging lunatic over something so stupid. I think him and Barb were in some argument. It was at the Manitowoc Marina, and I'm just like, well, this guy sucks already. Like, this is the first time I'm meeting the guy, and he sucks already. Like, so ever since then, he's never been cool. And I've been going on the news and trying to, paint a positive light for my brother because I love him and I care about him and I support him. And one time, Scott had called me with a blocked phone number and was swearing at me and just getting belligerent over the phone. So it's pretty crazy. Scott Todick is honestly a raging lunatic. The guy needs to really check himself. And I don't know. There's really nothing much I can say. I think he needs to clean up his attitude a lot.
Did you?
Very much so.
Did you watch Making a Murderer Parts 1 and 2?
I watched 1. I was extremely nervous about what to expect because I was like, I knew all these years
you've lived it, yeah.
I've lived it, yeah. I've lived it. And so back then, Kratz had painted a picture, like I said, an emotional reaction where, oh my God, Steven did this, and there's just no way. And then all of a sudden, I kind of believed that it really did happen, and then he just didn't want to get taken down by himself. So then he had to bring Brendan into the picture, so then they both got brought down. And that I originally thought they were guilty in the beginning because of what was going on television. And I'm sure half of Wisconsin probably believed the same thing.
Now, on the second one, by the way, people are asking who we're talking to. This is Brad Dassey, Brendan Dassey's half-brother, with Making a Murderer and Stephen Avery and all that. Now, the second one, on the second episode, did you hear anything? Did anybody tell you about when Stephen Avery contacted Brendan's mom
and Scott and them? Like, after Zellner brought out that she thinks that Scott and Bobby did it because
she was freaking out about the whole situation,
and you could hear Scott in the background.
Swears too
there's
much.
A lot of swears, and I can't find the edited. But there was
yeah. I remember that. I distinctly remember that very well.
Wait, you were
because then again, right there, is he portraying himself with a good attitude? Of course not. To me, that screams raging lunatic who obviously is probably guilty, and he just doesn't want to face the music. So he's got to pin it on somebody else. I mean, there's actually people that came to me and said, Brad, hey, I think you're the killer. You killed Teresa Halbach. You were there and blah, blah, blah. And I laugh at that. Do I swear and get all pissed off and angry and say, oh, my God, how dare you, beep, 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 beep? No, I don't. Because obviously I know it's not true, for one, and two, this person probably doesn't even know anything about the case because they didn't do their research or anything. And plus, they don't even really know me or my family. So,
hey, do you ever visit Brendan?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
I have in the past. I went down to Sheboygan with Barb and our dad, Pete. And then I did visit him in Green Bay Correctional as well. And then there was speculation that I was trying to get this famous wrestler to go up there and see him in Green Bay as a surprise. And then he got abruptly moved to Portage, where he is right now. And then Barb or someone in the family lied and said that the move was because of me, because I was trying to put his life in danger about this wrestler, which totally never happened. The wrestler never even made contact with the prison. There was only talk that he was going to. But it was X-Pac from D-Generation X. I had his phone number, and I was texting him. And he said, hey, I really want to go see your brother. How do we get this thing set up? So Barb lied, and then my dad was pissed off at me because Brendan got moved farther away. So there's been so many lies about so many things. And so now I don't know if my brother just doesn't respond back because he's too busy. But to answer your question about visiting him, I used to go visit him. I have pictures with him. The family, Barb, says that I never visited him. I never cared about him. I don't love him. I got pictures to prove it. I got all the letters that I've written him.
How's Brendan doing?
Yeah, do you know anything about where his lawyers are taking him next? I know the end of the second one had a very really dark outlook for him?
Well, it's a lengthy process, but to answer your previous question first, I mean, I think they're telling Brendan that I'm secretly making millions of dollars off of that song. They didn't do it, and obviously I'm not making a penny. It's a free song, for crying out loud.
Which we're going to play
It's on
next.
YouTube. Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous. So he doesn't answer any of my mail anymore. So I don't know if that's a personal thing or if the family just made up so many rumors that he just doesn't want to communicate, or maybe he's just too busy. I'm not too sure. But I think the court process, to answer your recent question, I think the court process just takes forever. And, of course, with the people that were in office in the state of Wisconsin before, with Brad Schimmel and whoever else, I didn't vote for Brad Schimmel, thank God. I'm glad he didn't win, because now this really paints a good picture for the next people that are in office. I'm not a politician. I don't know nothing about politics. I don't care about it. I only voted this year just so I could vote out Brad Schimmel, because he played a major role in keeping my brother where he is and wouldn't even hear anything out. So apparently with these new people that are in office now, there's a huge chance that they could possibly review the case and blow the lid off of this thing.
So have you been to Manitowoc County? Do you go there every once in a while?
Yeah. Are you from it?
I do. I'm kind of like Eminem. I like to visit my old stomping grounds just because there's a lot of memories. I've lived there for 20 years, and there's a lot of good places in Manitowoc. Manitowoc, by far, is nothing to be afraid about. I mean, Manitowoc is a beautiful area. There's a couple lighthouses out there. The beachfront is beautiful beyond belief. Manitowoc is a very laid-back place.
Do you get treated? Do you get treated differently when you go there? Or when they find out you're a Dassey, do people treat you differently, good or bad?
Well, I dress up and I disguise myself like all the celebrities so that nobody knows I'm even there.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Where are you
no,
at now?
I don't visit there as much as I'd like, but it is a beautiful area. I'm there to visit my mom, and strangely enough, my mom's name is Teresa. I never really put two and two together. Teresa Halbach and my mom, Teresa. And
have you ever been in contact with the Halbachs?
Actually, this is very strange. I don't know. For the people that are spiritual and believe in spirits and stuff, I mean, I believe in that stuff. But there was a time way back when, and we have a picture of, we wanted to get a huge family photo of everybody, Barb, Dad, Bobby, Brian, everyone. So we went out there, and this was at the old trailer park right next to where Stephen was living. And so I felt like Teresa was like spiritually reaching out to me, telling me to write a letter to her family. And I did. I made it very special, too, because I'm like, my God, she probably hates my family. This is the last thing they want to hear about is from a Dassey. Like, oh, my God. So I went out, and I got some beautiful sunset paper, and I just kind of said, hey, this is going to sound really weird, but, you know, Teresa's reaching out to me. This is what I feel at the time. Teresa's reaching out to me, says that she loves you all very much, and it was like a sympathy letter. Like, hey, I'm sorry this happened. I didn't have any part in it, of course, but...
Did they ever respond?
No, they never responded. I'm an outgoing, loving, caring individual. I put others first before my own self a lot. And so I'm sure it probably came off as creepy to them, but like in my own heart, like, hey, I just want to love on people. I want to care about people. Regardless of the situation, I just really want to just say, hey, you know, I'm sorry. This is what I felt when I was there. And that was really the last time I've ever been there.
Two things here, because we really do got to let you go.
Yeah.
One, do you mind if we play your song?
I don't care. Go ahead.
I love that song. It's so catchy. Second, Sadney is single, and we're going to try hooking her up Friday. You should be one of our contestants if you're single.
Yes. Can you call back
Who
Friday?
Sadney, she's one of the listeners, and she was at the Jake and Tanner experience, but she didn't get picked.
Are you single?
I'm not married, but I'm not single.
Oh, too bad. Sorry, Sandy.
Yeah! I knew you were going to do the sound effect. I was hoping you were.
real quick, you've got about 10 seconds, but if you got something you want to say to all the people who think your brother did it, what is it?
Yeah, perfect. Good question.
Thank you.
I want you guys to really check your hearts and really put yourself in my shoes, put yourself in my family's shoes. Do your research before you go out and just say, hey, they did it. Because a lot of people are so arrogant, they don't even do any research. There's so many pitfalls in this whole case. It's not A to Z, yeah, this happened, this happened, this happened. Boom, they're guilty. Yeah, they did it, definitely. There's no hardcore evidence. There's no evidence at all. A fake story that my brother made up out of a movie called Kiss the Girls. I mean, that's all they got. Oh, yeah, he's guilty.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, apparently they did an interview way before they even recorded him. They interrogated him before they even fully taped it. And then they brought him in, and then they taped everything, and then he spilled out everything that they wanted him to say. And that's what everybody sees now.
Brad Dassey, you call in anytime you want.
Yep.
Thank you for calling.
Okay.
We appreciate it, man.
All right. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Take care. Yeah, that's Brad Dassey. That's Brendan Dassey's half-brother. We didn't even realize that. That is what I love about our show so much.
Yep.
Is we were playing reverse 7 play, and then all of a sudden Brad Dassey calls up and wants to talk about his half-brother, his brother, and his other brother.
Yeah.
And his and whoever Scott is to him about making a murder.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. Brad Dassey's song, They Didn't Do It. We played it before.
Yeah, injustice slammed in the face of two innocent people. They didn't do it, they didn't do it. No, come to your senses, everything is just foolish. Things clearly show that it was just a joke. Cops were only there just to prod and poke. Not a fair trial, not a fair game. Whole thing's whack, just a lying shame. Innocent girl, just gone missing. Puzzle is broken, people upset, just a bad bet. He's suspicious, she's suspicious. Everybody think these two just did it. Killed the girl, such a whirlwind. Got the whole world talking trash. Just stick to the facts. Leave alone Mr. Crass. Dude's trying to run, trying to hide. Random Minnesota, give the guy a soda. Just trying to live his life while you gotta talk smack. They didn't do it, they didn't do it. No, come to your senses, everything is just foolish. Things clearly show that it was just a joke. Cops were only there just to prod and poke. Not a fair trial, not a fair game. Whole thing's whack, just a lying shame. Innocent girl, just gone missing. Puzzle is broken, people upset, just a bad bet. Torn apart from the start, across the bay, nothing but blood and hate. They never did lay or shed the blood, they say. Everything's just a shame in their evil game. Locked in a cage, they lied to their face. Injustice, such a disgrace. Got to their brains, twisted their claims. Everything's just a sham. Lock, boom, bam, gone. They didn't do it, they didn't do it. No, come to your senses, everything is just foolish. Things clearly show that it was just a joke. Cops were only there just to prod and poke. Not a fair trial, not a fair game. Whole thing's whack, just a lying shame. Innocent girl, just gone missing. Puzzle is broken, people upset, just a bad bet. Every day I wake, alone I break. For my brother, for his mother, every family. Kid's just innocent, was only 16, time to set him free. He's not guilty, there's no way in hell. Corruption made a ball, lose it all. Friends, life, and family, time to come together. Who's with me? Who's with me? They didn't do it, they didn't do it. Come to your senses, everything is just foolish. Things clearly show that it was just a joke. Cops were only there just to prod and poke. Not a fair trial, not a fair game. Whole thing's whack, just a lying shame. Innocent girl, just gone missing. Puzzle is broken, people upset, just a bad bet.
By the way, we never play music.
Nope.
We just did.
Play that one.
Yeah. Hey, are you tired of wearing glasses? Have LASIK at Optivision and see things clearly. It's only $14.95 an eye. Call 1-800-20-HAPPY. Get a free consultation. We're going to play a lot of commercials.
Yeah, we're going to play a lot of commercials, and then it's the music intensive hour.
Yeah, Jake and Tanner show.
We'll continue 7 Play tomorrow.
The Jake and Tanner.
You're looking for meaning and purpose in your work.
Hello? Hello?
We all are. Every year, Harvard Business School Executive Education helps executives like you reevaluate goals and develop both personally and professionally to turn their careers into their callings. Don't be different. Be changed. Go. Start by going to hbs.me/go. That's hbs.me